Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately. Why does Louisa Gavin from Best Medicine feel like someone we've all met before? And no, I'm not just talking about Abigail Spencer's face, though let's be real, she's been everywhere. But there's something deeper here, something that makes this character and this show stick with you. So, let's break it down. First off, Best Medicine isn't trying to reinvent the wheel. It's a cozy, feel-good show that reminds me of Doc Martin, which it's actually based on. But here's the thing, in a world that feels increasingly chaotic, shows like this matter. Personally, I think we're all craving stories that remind us of our shared humanity. Fred Rogers said it best, look for the helpers. And Best Medicine is full of them. It's not about saving the world, it's about small acts of kindness in a small town. That's what makes it resonate. Now, let's talk about Louisa Gavin. Abigail Spencer plays her with this perfect blend of skepticism and warmth. But here's what's fascinating, Spencer's been around for ages, from All My Children to Grey's Anatomy, but Louisa feels different. Why? Because this role lets her shine in a way those others didn't. In my opinion, Louisa is the heart of the show. She's the one who sees through Dr. Martin Best's tough exterior, and that dynamic is gold. What many people don't realize is that characters like Louisa are often the glue that holds these stories together. She's not just a sidekick, she's the moral compass, the voice of reason. And let's not forget Josh Charles as Dr. Best. His character is flawed, blood phobia, brusque demeanor, but that's what makes him relatable. If you take a step back and think about it, we're all a little broken, right? But it's how we navigate those flaws that matters. Louisa calls him out, challenges him, and in doing so, she helps him grow. That's what makes this show work. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. What makes this really interesting is how Spencer's career has led her here. She's done comedy, drama, sci-fi, you name it. But Louisa feels like the role she was meant to play. It's not just about her talent, it's about the timing. In a world where TV is oversaturated with dark, gritty dramas, Best Medicine is a breath of fresh air. And Louisa is the character we didn't know we needed. One thing that immediately stands out is how the show avoids the typical soapy plot twists. It's not about who's sleeping with who or who's betraying who. It's about community, about being there for each other. Personally, I think that's why it could become a long-running hit. We're all tired of doom scrolling, we want something that leaves us feeling hopeful. Best Medicine does that, and Louisa is a big part of why. But here's a deeper question, why do we find characters like Louisa so familiar? Is it because they remind us of people in our own lives? Or is it because they embody qualities we wish we had more of, honesty, resilience, kindness? I think it's a bit of both. Louisa feels familiar because she's the friend we all want, the one who tells us the truth even when it hurts. A detail I find fascinating is how Spencer's comedic background shines through. Louisa's not just a straight-laced school teacher, she's got this wit and sarcasm that keeps Dr. Best on his toes. It's a subtle thing, but it adds so much to the character. What this really suggests is that comedy isn't just about laughs, it's about timing, about knowing when to lighten the mood and when to let things sit. So, where does this leave us? Best Medicine is more than just another feel-good show. It's a reminder of what we're capable of when we choose kindness over cynicism. And Louisa Gavin? She's the embodiment of that spirit. From my perspective, this show and this character are exactly what we need right now. They're not trying to save the world, but they're making it a little brighter, one episode at a time. What do you think? Is Louisa Gavin a character you've connected with? Or is it the show's overall message that resonates? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you're looking for something to watch that leaves you feeling a little more hopeful, give Best Medicine a shot. Trust me, it's worth it.